Join me as I dive deep into one of life's biggest questions: is God real? I'm going to explore the evidence and share my findings with you. For centuries, humanity has been fascinated by the question of whether God exists. It's a question that has sparked heated debates, shaped cultures, and influenced the course of human history. On one hand, the idea of a higher power can bring comfort, guidance, and a sense of purpose to our lives. On the other hand, the absence of concrete evidence can lead to skepticism and doubt. When it comes to belief systems, there's a vast spectrum of perspectives on God's existence. Atheists firmly argue that there's no evidence to support the existence of a deity. Agnostics, on the other hand, believe that it's impossible to know for certain whether God exists or not. Then, of course, there are various religious beliefs that proclaim the existence of God, each with its own set of principles and practices. From Christianity to Islam, Hinduism to Buddhism, the diversity of beliefs is staggering. The challenge lies in reconciling these differing views. Can we find common ground between believers and non-believers? Is it possible to have a respectful conversation about God's existence without being bogged down by dogma and doctrine? These are the questions that make this topic so intriguing. As we navigate the complex landscape of beliefs, it's essential to acknowledge the role of faith in shaping our perceptions. For many, faith is not about intellectual proof, but about personal experience and emotional connection. However, for others, faith can be a barrier to objective inquiry and critical thinking. So, where do we draw the line between faith and reason? Throughout history, philosophers, scientists, and theologians have grappled with the question of God's existence. From Plato's allegory of the cave to René Descartes' philosophical skepticism, thinkers have approached this question from multiple angles. In modern times, the debate has intensified, with scientific discoveries and theories like the Big Bang and evolution challenging traditional religious narratives. One of the most compelling arguments for God's existence is the concept of fine-tuning. The fundamental physical constants in our universe are so finely tuned that even slight variations would render life impossible. This has led some to argue that the universe must have been designed by a higher power. On the other hand, critics argue that the multiverse hypothesis could provide a naturalistic explanation for this fine-tuning. On the scientific front, recent discoveries have shed new light on the origins of the universe. The detection of gravitational waves, for instance, has confirmed a key prediction of Einstein's theory of general relativity. While this doesn't necessarily prove